Hola, beloveds. It's your girl Clementine from Big Empress Energy. Get in here, get in here. We are about to spill the tea on the full moon in Capricorn. Now, this full moon in Capricorn is happening the day after the summer solstice, the day after we are imbued in this fresh new beginning, a cardinal season, manifesting a new chapter in our life. Okay, so Cancer season starts off being bow, then we got the full moon in Cancer at 1 degree the day after. Okay, so this is happening on Friday, June 21st, okay? And the full moon is going to be exact at 9:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is divine time, baby. That is when we are going to be having our Reiki, okay, abundant alignment, working with this Capricorn energy of manifestation, better business, okay, abundance, money miracles, okay, and also standing on our business, standing on what we said we were going to do, our discipline, our determination, okay? So I'll be going live the night of the full moon. It's a private YouTube live. We'll be going on for like about an hour. We're going to start off with our sound healing and then move into some Reiki and a tarot reading. The next day I'll post the altar. And this is kind of like an energetic shower, an energetic rebirth. Okay. And we're also using magic to set our intention and release things like scarcity and anything that is not in our highest and best alignment and not going to help us to succeed and achieve all of our goals. Okay. So if you're interested, secure your spot on my website, bigempressenergyllc.com. All right. But today we are going to be getting into our all signs horoscopes. So let me know how you're doing in this energy, where you're watching from. Are you excited for the solstice? Do you have any plans? This is a major fresh astrological chapter that is happening when we move into Cancer season on Thursday, June 20th. Okay. So Sun ingressing into Cancer. We're going to be in a cardinal energy. This is a good time for initiating and starting new things, new projects. And Cancer is also a water sign. So with the water element, our intuition will be heightened, okay? Our need to nourish ourselves and nurture ourselves and kind of like adapt into this archetype of taking care and protecting, okay? I also feel this Cancerian energy is heavily surrounding protection and your ancestry and your generations and where you come from. With Cancer archetype as well, not only are we going to be feeling intuitive, but so intuitive that we will be knowing what is for us and what is not for us. I feel like this will be heightening our discernment and the protection because of the fact that crabs, they have a shell. Okay. So they're constantly protecting themselves. Crabs walk sideways. So it's not about just like going out into the world, like where everyone already knows your next move, but it's about, planning, protecting your peace, protecting your goals, protecting what it is that you're initiating and watering it and nourishing it. And sometimes protection will look like rejection, will look like closing out certain chapters, certain connections in our life, or even certain habits that we have that go against our highest and best good. So when we have Cancer, the Sun in Cancer, we're in this Cancer Capricorn axis. Now, the opposite of Cancer is going to be Capricorn and Earth sign, Earth cardinal. So this full moon, we have to remember we started this year, this calendar year 2024 with the new moon. So with the new moon in Capricorn. So now we're seeing, okay, how has what we set the intention around grown, or how has it also been stifled in some way? What is it that I'm having to release and let go of? Or is this also a harvest coming in? Like I'm finally seeing that something I've been working on, I'm getting stronger at it. I'm getting better at it. I'm more determined to do it. And as well, it's become a part of like second nature, something that you just do automatically because you're being called to do it. That is this energy here. We're in a feminine season, so we're also allowing things to flow to us. And this is about being gentle with yourself and not being too hard with yourself. I always feel like the full moon in Capricorn is also a karmic moon because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is in Pisces, and Saturn was just doing a number on us, baby, because we just had a lot of the Gemini planets squaring up to that Saturn in Pisces. So we kind of got a reality check. We could have felt a little harsh too. And this was giving us greater awareness and understanding around these, you know, long-term goals, around also how we are needing to have more boundaries around ourselves and protect ourselves, protect our peace. Do you feel me? Okay, let me know. Okay, Allentown, Pennsylvania in the building. Yes, happy Juneteenth, everybody. Happy Juneteenth, my people. We got ATL Houston. Hola, hola, welcome. I'm on YouTube and Instagram. Okay, so just let me know where you're watching from, how you're doing, while we get into what we need to know specifically for this full moon. Okay, so this full moon popping off, like I said, on Friday, Venus Day, 9:07 p.m. Eastern in New York. It's at 1 degree. So if you know your chart and you know you have an early degree cardinal placement, this full moon will be impacting that, okay? We got Chicago, Queens, Boogie Down, Bronx. I know that's right. Taurus, my Taurus people, Colombia, Maryland. Okay, cool. Flagstaff, Pittsburgh. We out here in Massachusetts. Atlanta. You're going to be in Atlanta for the full moon. Ooh. It's sounding like a hot Atlanta. Okay. Gemini. We got the Geminis. Do we have the Cancers? I know the Cancers are ready for their season. I know the Cancers cannot wait to turn up. Ain't no party like a Cancer party, okay? Because I just feel like with Cancer being ruled by the moon, this is our softest expression of our like creativity and our intuition and, you know, building upon to the past to repurpose it into our future. This can also bring a moodiness to the season that the collective will feel. Okay, especially with the full moon being in Capricorn. This can feel a little bit tougher than other moons with feeling hard on yourself, but Saturn is not making any aspects. Okay, so it's just like we felt the Saturn energy in Gemini season. Now in this full moon, Saturn's not making any aspects. I do feel like this is going to be the good news moon, or we're getting some sort of good news, or we're needing to sweeten the way that we think about things. And that's something that's coming to light. That's the clarity. Full moons are also bringing clarity. Okay, so it's clarity around a positive way to think about things, clarity around, you know, positive communication skills, knowing your triggers, knowing your weaknesses, being aware of the way that your mind and your body and your spirit work, and kind of like getting ahead of yourself and trusting yourself in the process. Because yeah, this full moon is going to be next to Venus and Mercury. So that is going to be highlighting our communication in relationships, our love relationships, the way we're thinking about our money. Okay. Two, then the full moon is also going to be making a square to Neptune. We're feeling a lot of squares this week. So it is giving an uncovering, an unveiling, Scooby-Doo, when like they rip out and they see who really is the ghost, you know, like that is kind of these Neptune squares. Okay. So whether that's you seeing ways in which you have been, you know, turning a blind eye to something that you need to actually have awareness and clarity, the ways in which you've been avoiding or escaping certain pattern with squares to Neptune, you can also, and the full moon coming, secrets being revealed, people, you know, getting exposed. Okay. With Neptune, we have to be very mindful of addictions too, to not overdo anything. Okay. Everything in moderation when we're having these Neptune squares. But another thing that this can do is emphasize that we are needing to grow deeper into our connection with our spiritual routines and our spiritual regimens as the sun ingresses into Cancer. Okay, now the full moon's also making a quincunx to Pluto, and this is very strong and this is very exact. Now this week we're already feeling Venus and Mercury's quincunx to Pluto, so it's kind of building, and it feels like, you know, full moons are a heightened expression of the energy, so we're really feeling the quincunx to Pluto. Now when this aspect is not so well received, we can be seeing a lot of like this energy of needing to take your power back. Okay, with Pluto being Aquarius, this is for your highest best, for your own future, for your own freedom. Another thing we could see with quincunx to Pluto is like control issues and maybe you know, evaluating and shedding light on certain traumas in your life, certain toxins that we're needing to purge and get rid of for this full moon. Okay, toxins around, again, like the way that you're thinking or in relationships as well. Okay, and the sun coming in with Pluto, some people can just feel like you need a deep cleansing. Okay, you're wanting to take this full moon to like really cleanse out the past, you know, do your yoni steams. Okay, you know, some people, maybe this is like clearing out all the things like colonics. Okay, colonics, that's what I was gonna say. Anything like that, just like really purging, parasite cleanses, you know, fasting, detoxes, all of this. Like, it just feels like we need to really clear out and let go and purge with this. Some people will also be talking more about their trauma to, you know, soften it and to shed light to any shadows. And let's see, the final thing I'm going to talk about for the collective is that Mercury is going to be semi-squaring Uranus. Now, this can bring in an electric feeling around this full moon in Capricorn. So we can be feeling like things are popping off left, right, and center. Pop, 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 pop. Okay. Yes, happy birthday to all of the Cancers or the Geminis too. Okay, celebrating a birthday this week. It's your time, it's your season. Turn up, celebrate yourself. Okay. But yeah, Mercury and Uranus is bringing some sort of excitement in the air. Okay, we can also be having some shocking conversations or a 180 with the way that you've been thinking about something and handling worries and anxieties. And this is also giving us like thoughts around liberation. This is really a liberation moon where we're really wanting to free ourselves, free our mind, you know, free ourselves from things that have been limiting beliefs holding us back, scarcity around your security, your stability, your foundation, your lineage, where you come from, your family, and how you take care of yourself and how you take care of others. Okay, so it is like we're definitely going to be in our feels. We can definitely say we're going to be in our feels. Ay. But let's get into it. Thank you, the official bad mom, for the badge. Weekend blessings over you in this full moon and this new season. Yes, Juneteenth liberation. It is emphasized, okay? It's emphasized in the cosmos, in the history. Literally, it's going down, okay? So we're going to be starting our horoscopes with Aries. Do we have any Aries in the building? Where the rhymes at? My Aries people. This season for my Aries is emphasizing your house, your astrological house that has to do with your home and your family. Okay. You know, this is also a pivotal full moon and new moon and season in general for my Aries, sun, moon, and rising. So definitely pay attention. Okay. We got the Aries in the building. Aries, how are we doing? How are we feeling? Okay. With the full moon happening in Aries' 10th house, this can be saying that some fulfillment is coming through with your career in terms of a promotion, perhaps looking for a new job, looking for a new position. You can also be connecting deeper with the people that you work with. And I feel like with the moon in your 10th house, people are more sensitive to you. So you may also be feeling more vulnerable and like you're wanting to like open up with people so they can kind of see beyond the surface, beyond your persona. And this new moon happening in your 4th house with Venus and Mercury is showing that y'all are most likely going to be wanting to upgrade your space. Okay, this can be redesigning your home, redesigning your office, redesigning your cubicle, your desk, your corner, your locker, whatever it is. Okay, you want to see a fresh setting. You want to like add something to this. This can also show up as our Aries hosting us at their home because they want to cook. Okay, they want to cook for us. They want to entertain. With this 4th house energy for the full moon too, and Mercury here, you can be having a lot of different conversations around what it is that you want out of your career, okay? Or what it is that you know, communicating better with your family in general. We have the quincunx happening with Pluto in the 11th house. So this can be showing like toxic or power dynamic relationships within your friends, or being so obsessed over a goal that you forget your reason why, like the reason why you even went for it in the first place. You know, Aries are going through a lot, like a growth spurt right now with the nodes in Aries. Okay. So you're going through some sort of growth spurt. And also with Mars in your second house, some Aries can also be spending more money than usual. You could be burning through your money, just like impulse purchases, or spending money on like food, or splurging on jewelry. Okay. That is another thing happening. And I also feel like the Aries, you know, you have Neptune at 29 degrees getting ready to go into your sign. So there is a shift happening with you guys in terms of like really doing some deep shadow work and seeing ways in which you could have turned, again, like a blind eye to something, fooled yourself in a way, and ways that to maybe you've been carrying too many burdens and it's really time to let them go. Okay, we got the death card. Okay, let them go. Death card is about surrender. Okay, and again, seeing ways in which you harmed yourself or have limited yourself, okay, and kept yourself stuck by the ways that you're thinking about a situation, okay? And something needs to change. The death is not death, but it is a rebirth. Now, death is also about scorpionic energy, right? We got Mars in Taurus in your second house, so you could also be changing the way that you spend money. Okay, save money, invest your money, thinking maybe more long term. Saving money for a move. Okay, saving money for a job change too. And you also have the Four of Wands as well coming up. And so I feel like you have to celebrate this change, okay? Don't look at it as a burden, okay? Because it can feel like maybe overwhelming if you're not seeing how it's exactly going to work out and you're focusing on the past and your comfort zone and what you're used to doing. But it's like, make this death, make this rebirth something that is fun, that you're actually going to be celebrating, that you stepped into a space and an arena in some way that made you uncomfortable in the moment, but was something that actually helped to bring about a stable foundation, because 4 is about our foundation. 4 is about our stability. Okay. Some of you guys too can also be celebrating, you know, family birthday parties, you know, too. Okay. That's another thing. Or graduations and all that, because 4 of Wands is overall celebration. Some of you guys, this could be a celebration on a new home or a new job. Okay. So congratulations. Now we are on to Taurus. Okay, Taurus, sun, moon, rising, Venus. How are we doing? How are we feeling? My Tauruses, my bulls, are you in the building? Let me know. Let me see the bull gang. The bull gang. So for Taurus, this full moon is happening here in our house of travel. So Taurus could be also wanting to travel to explore. I also feel like Taurus, if you've been studying, you've been learning something, you've been practicing something, you are seeing how it's actually integrating into you. Like things are just clicking and you're gaining a higher sense of wisdom as well. You could also be wanting to plan a trip. Okay, book that trip. The Cancerian energy this new season is going to be in your house of communication and community in terms of a lot of things to do. Okay, so we are in your third house season. So Taurus is going to also be feeling overwhelmed with their schedule, perhaps, and just with having to do too many things, be here, be there, be everywhere. It's important for you to give yourself grace. Okay, now if you have any legal issues, you also may be wanting to take care of that. Okay. And making sure, you know, if you have your own anything, like everything with the legals, with the LLC or the PPP and the insurances, like you want to get all of that energy organized too. Pluto is sitting in your 10th house. So you could also be feeling like an intense shift happening in your overall aura and the way that you're wanting to present yourself here to the world, and also perhaps transforming and elevating your career. It's like you've been feeling it here. Now you want to take it up a notch, okay? Or you want to transform it in some way. I feel like with Pluto sitting here in the 10th house. And then we also see here that, you know, Uranus has been at 25 Taurus. So if you have any placements at 25, 26 Taurus, you have Uranus, or Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, okay? You are going to be feeling this Uranus impact, right? This Uranus impact is going to be like not something that we really want to play with, okay? In terms of like, there can be shocks and surprises and sudden twists and turns of events that, depending on what planets they're aspecting, can be for, you know, something that's going to help you feel more free. So it's going to make you feel more authentic to you. Or it can also feel like, why do I have to deal with this? Why do I have to go through this? And some sort of instability. So pay attention to that if you know your chart and you know you have 25, 26 of a fixed sign. Okay. Uranus in the first house been going on for like 6 years already. So your Tauruses have been going through a lot of shifts and changes in their life, things that they couldn't even predict happening. Now with Mars in our first house, we can be feeling more motivation, determination to, you know, to move our body, okay, to move our body, to, you know, be outside, to go outside, to also, I feel like this is traveling. Maybe if this is short distance trips or just being in your community and expressing yourself. You could also be meeting new people like that. Also spending more time with your siblings or doing things with your siblings. Oh, Taurus. Yes. Taurus. My Taurus is here, there, everywhere. Uranus up in here too. Saying if, you know, some things may not be working, yeah, because we have the 6 of Pentacles. This is saying there could be a mismatch of energy, exchanging, pouring your energy into something and not getting it back out. Okay, feeling like something is not worth your time or it's not worth your effort anymore. The 6 of Pentacles too can say that, you know, if you're needing some help, if you're needing some direction, it's time to ask. Okay, it's time to ask for help. It's time to ask for from an expert for guidance, for advice. Okay, some of you guys, it's time to pay up. Okay, pay up, pay things forward. If people have been giving to you and they need it, the favor repaid, giving it back to them. And this does feel like it is involving other people. I also feel this energy where Taurus is very tired. They're very exhausted here. They're very burnt out. We got the King of Cups, but you're still remaining your emotional composure and trying to implement the skills that you have, the spiritual skills in your toolbox. You also have the Page of Wands. I love this card so much because this is just like, you have a passion, you have a direction, and Page of Wands is like, yo, baby, I'm go for it. I'm literally going to go for it. I don't care if I don't know how it's going to work out. It's a passion, it's a calling. So I feel like Taurus is also needing to put themselves here outside of their comfort zone. And this is going to lead to some sort of deep transformation, rebirth, okay, and purge. Okay, purge of the old that you don't want no more. Gemini. Is Gemini in the building? Let me know, Gemini. Gemini. Woo. Agua azul. Because that was a lot. That was a lot, yo. Okay, Gemini's in the building. What is good? Okay, Gemini. So, your season, rest in peace. It's over. No. Okay, but we still have Jupiter in Gemini. Beautiful, beautiful, bountiful blessings. Jupiter in Gemini, baby. Yes. Okay. So Jupiter is still here. Oh, we got the tower. Why? Yo, I feel like I wasn't even touching the deck. Tell me on Instagram, because yeah, YouTube can't. But tell me I wasn't even touching the deck. I swear to God, I put it down and literally this card flipped out. Okay, so Cancer season is lighting up Gemini's house of money. It literally did, yo, the Tower card. I feel, okay, like those beautiful, bountiful blessings are going to be unexpected. And also, they're happening on an internal level. This is you giving yourself more grace and space, you applying the wisdom that you have and you give so freely to other people, to yourself. Okay. And so I feel like these are surprise blessings with the Tower card. Also, things coming up, you know, from beneath the surface. Mars is in our 12th house. So it's just kind of giving like ways that we act against our own self. Okay. Ways that we act against our highest interest, and how this can burn through our psyche, how this can burn through our subconscious. Okay. We also have, you know, like I said, our money house being lit up. We have Sun, Mercury, and Venus. That is really positive for Gemini. But at the same time, here we have the moon in the 8th house for the full moon in Capricorn. So with the full moon in the house of transformation, you know, Geminis are letting go, okay, and transforming themselves, the Tower card in new unexpected ways, which I feel like are going to be ultimately for your highest expression. You could also be trying to work on your credits, okay, money, loans, you know, getting low bills coming in. You could also be getting money from other people, okay, people wanting to invest with you, share money, share resources with you, join projects and collaborate with people, handling, you know, your bills too, okay, accounting for them. With the 8th house energy, another thing that this can bring in is like, you know, Geminis can feel a little bit more intuitive here with the moon in the 8th house, and also emotional. It just feels like with the moon in the 8th house, sometimes things are just not going your way, or things are taking longer to go your way. You have to constantly remind yourself that it is divine intervention. Okay. Then, you know, you guys can also be seeing that, you know, within these coming weeks after the full moon, you're making more money. Okay. You're making more money. Some of you guys can be spending money too. You can be spending money with Venus here, spending money as you make it. Okay. Spending it on your friends, spending it on, you know, going out, spending it to make it back too. Okay. But ultimately, this should be an overall positive energy. But you know, what I would say is that we also have the Neptune and Saturn, you know, energy in Pisces in the 10th house. So, you know, this is saying don't be too hard on yourself if the money isn't coming in the way that you think it was, or how you thought it was going to, or if you're needing to pivot or adjust with that. Okay. Thank you for the badge, Cheryl. Speaking beautiful, bountiful blessings over your full moon in Capricorn. Yes. So Gemini, you already got the Tower card. Okay. Saying that this is the season of rebirth. Okay. Full moon in the 8th house, transformation. You know, you have to remember, okay, that if something here is meant for you, you cannot miss it. If something isn't meant for you, the sooner that you release it, the better it's going to be for you. Okay. And ways in which, again, you've been holding yourself back. Okay. Working against your own self-interest, fighting battles that your angels and your ancestors are already winning for you. And I feel like with Mars in the 12th house, we are connecting deeper too with our ancestors, our lineage. And we can also see with Mars in the 10th house, people who, I feel like snakes in the grass can also be revealed. Okay, that's what I'm going to say about that. That's what I'm going to say about that. Okay. Okay, Cancer. Cancer, happy birthday. How are we feeling, my Cancers, sun, moon, and rising? Cancers, get in here. Let me know you're here. Let me see the crabs. Let me see the 69s. Let me see the 69s. Cancer is feeling themselves as you should. Happy birthday. Okay. Happy birthday to the Cancer suns. And we are going to be having the sun, Venus, Mercury here in Cancer. The full moon is in your house of relationships. So full moons, you're getting clarity on relationships. Okay. You're getting also maybe realizing certain ways that you act in relationships that you need to be more compromising. Okay, maybe seeing another perspective of a situation. In the worst case scenario, this could be letting go of people, letting go of relationships that are just no longer resonating with you because it's no longer an equal energy exchange. Okay, releasing relationships. Okay. Thank you for the badge, Exquisite Disaster Boo, sending you beautiful, bountiful blessings, honey. Let's see. I also feel like this full moon can also reveal any fake people, any fake haters. With the moon in the 7th house, this is your house of open enemies. These are people who smile up in your face, but really they have a knife. They have a knife waiting for you. Okay. Then we also have that square to Neptune in your 9th house. Okay. So some of you guys can also be feeling like disillusioned, perhaps with religion, okay, with the state of the world, or with a way that, a thought, belief that you held so closely to, a philosophy of life, like for instance, something like that, a way of life, a diet, a way of thinking. And like all of a sudden you could be seeing like, okay, it wasn't exactly what I thought it was supposed to be. Mars in the 11th house of Taurus. You guys can also be feeling more driven and motivated to go after your dreams and your desires. Some of you guys though can be fighting with your friends. Okay. I also feel this energy because of the moon, or some of you guys can also be feeling attracted to your friends and turning your friendships into relationships. Okay. Amanda is love 80. Thank you for the badge. Spoo, speaking blessings over you. It's solstice seasons. Everything is being exposed. Yes, it's these Neptune mother effing squares too. And this full moon exposing it. Full moon bringing clarity. Full moon showing secrets. Squaring Neptune in Pisces. It's like, it's feeling emotional. It really is. Okay. I already want to cry. I already want to cry. So Cancer, you guys also probably, with Venus, you're wanting to go shopping. Okay. You can feel more attractive and more beautiful, wanting to spend more time with your friends, doing different activities, maybe doing things you've never done before. You can also, be planning maybe for a long-term trip. With Mercury in your 1st house, you're also feeling very busy. Some of you guys can be dealing with like worrying and anxiety about how maybe something is going to turn out, whether it's your birthday party, whether it's like a relationship, whether it's like something you've been working on for yourself, and you could be worried about how it's going to turn out. You're going to be feeling more verbacious. You're going to be feeling more eloquacious. You're going to be speaking. Okay. Having a lot of conversations coming through. Tell me why. As soon as I said that, I started pulling the tarot cards. We got 2 knights. Okay. 2 knights. And I feel like knights are about communication, messages coming in, right? They're coming in very quick. They're coming in very fast. And it does feel like this is, maybe around a relationship that can be feeling energetically draining or energetically depleting. We got the 5 of Pentacles. This is, scarcity. This is like being mindful too of how no is a complete sentence. No is a protection spell, not letting people speak fear into your plans, or just maybe withholding certain information. Think twice about the things that you're saying. Think, okay, maybe if there's a better way for me to say what it is I got to say. You could also be feeling like people are coming at you sideways, okay? Mars in your 11th house, you're going to be ready to fight for your rights. You're going to be ready to fight for your dreams. You're feeling very motivated to accomplish them. That can bring an excitement where you want to share, and then you realize the open enemy, the person who smiles up in your face, but they really are hoping that you do not succeed. Hello, Australia. Empress coming through. I'm telling you, okay, things are moving very, very fast here. So, you know, pace yourself. Pace yourself. Don't let people, you know, talk you out of your own dreams with the 5 of Pentacles, okay? It's like leaning into the abundance. Like there's more than enough. There's more than enough, baby. Okay, Leo, sun, moon, rising. How are y'all feeling, my Leos? Yo, Leo. Leos, my fixed fire signs, y'all are getting ready for your season, okay? I know Leo's like, I'm already over Cancer season, baby. Let's get the star of the show out, okay? We're done with the opening act. That is every Leo right now, okay? No. So Leo, we have Cancer season highlighting your house of rest and relaxation. This is when you reflect on the past year, okay? You reflect on the past year so you can get clear on what it is coming up for your new year, okay? When the sun moves into Leo. So you guys can be feeling more exhausted. You need more time to lay low. You could be also deepening your relationship with your spirituality, getting a lot of downloads from your ancestors and communication happening within your dreams. Okay. Gina J info. Thank you for the badge boost. You can blessings over your full moon, over your solstice season. Okay. That is so funny. Sidereal Leos. Y'all can't wait to. All type of Leos, progress Leos, they just can't wait. Could Venus qualify? Yes, Venus could qualify. I feel like, you know, you could check your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus. Okay. Anyway, so Leos, the full moon is in your house of stress. Okay. So, in this full moon, too, can feel a little tougher. All right. You also need to be mindful of taking care of your health, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health. Right. You can be releasing things that have been too heavy of a burden to carry, too heavy responsibility to you, releasing pressure that you've been putting on yourself. Some of you guys can also be, you know, maybe getting a new pet, spending more time with your pet, taking your pet to the vet. Maybe as well, you guys are keeping up with your appointments, dental appointments, doctor appointments, therapy appointments, okay? And I also feel, you know, for some of you guys, for some reason, religion's coming up for you guys too. You know, some of you guys can also be deepening, you know, your faith in some sort of way like that too with religion, leaning on your faith and miracles and your devotions and things like that, your daily disciplines that you do to believe in a higher purpose, a higher power, okay? It feels like with Venus and Mercury in the 12th house, you know, you can be getting a lot of insights too, a lot of insights around, you know, relationships that maybe aren't feeling like a vibrational match, okay? Feeling and sussing out, you know, lies too that people have told you, okay? I feel like with that Leo energy, you know, Venus is in the 12th house. This can expose fake people, you know, in your life in general. You can also be feeling like with Mercury here, like you need to make more space in your schedule for rest, to do nothing, to really just recharge your batteries, because when it's your birthday season too, you're going to be on go, go, go. Or when all these planets move into Leo, you're also going to be more heightened with that. So it's a good time for the Leos to lay low. Jupiter's in your 11th house. Some of you guys can be you know, making new friends this year, making friends with rich people, or making more money perhaps from your job as well. As soon as I say more money, you guys got the 10 of Pentacles, okay? The card of abundance, and then the 9 of Pentacles, okay? So yeah, Leo's going to be making more money, okay? They also have the 6 of Swords. This is like saying trusting the divine timing of your life, trusting where the divine is taking you, releasing the worries, okay? Ancestral protections, ancestral connections, and the Page of Wands reversed, okay? I feel like with the Page of Wands reversed, this is saying, yes, there's an agenda, there's a trip, there's a goal that you're going to be starting, but right now it's time to appreciate everything that you have before you start into this next chapter of everything you're going to go after. Do you feel me? Okay. Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, rising. Are you here, my Virgos? Virgo, sun, moon, rising. Okay. So for the Virgos, Cancer season is going to feel fun, free, flirty, funky, freaky, philanthropic. No. Okay, you know, you guys are having the full moon in your house of fun, your house of pleasure and creativity and children. Virgos are spending maybe more time with their children, doing certain things with their children, or birthing a new project into the world. You can also be feeling a wish fulfillment and success following you, heightened success. And things like to do, you're socializing, you know, Virgos, y'all could be outside, y'all could be going on play dates, okay? If you're a parent, you're going on self-care dates, you're going on romantic dates. You could also be feeling a lot of creativity, of creative juices flowing to you. Now, Virgo, if you've been thinking about using the internet for your advantage, the internet for marketing, the internet for any form of communication and reaching a deeper audience, Cancer season is a great time to do that with Venus and Mercury here in your 11th house of social media and the internet, you know? This is blessing that. This is also saying you guys could be having your way with certain goals. If you've been putting in that work, you can be getting, you know, really great opportunities flowing to you. Okay. Now, Mars is in your 9th house, sparking up your desire for travel, okay? And also learning and taking new classes, okay? Ash Renee 25, thank you for the badge boost. Speaking blessings over your full moon and your solstice. Yes, confirmation. Yes. Okay. So this is going to be more of a positive time here for the Virgos. But, you know, with Mars in your 9th house, you know, you could also be wanting to like get more information. Actually, it's so funny. Yeah, it's actually, you want to learn more information. You want to, you know, feel motivated to expand your mind, the way you think about things. You know, another thing I would say about this moon, we have that square to Neptune. Neptune's in your house of relationships. So you are feeling disillusionments too, clarity around relationships. And especially if your partner is dealing with certain things like sicknesses or addictions or stuff like that. Thank you for the badges, boo. Bree 2003 and Yogi Love 74. Speaking blessings over y'all. Thank you for the support. Blessing your full moon in Capricorn with abundant alignment, baby. It's going to be so crazy because we have the solstice and the full moon. It feels like this week is very, very important, okay? And a lot of confusion is going to be floating away, okay, as we are hit with the facts and taking our power back, okay? Virgo, you guys are also having, you know, Jupiter is in your 10th house. So this is like you guys are going up and up and up here with your career, expanding it. This is a year where you could have a lot of influence, okay, over people. People want to learn from you. People want to study with you. People want to do things with you. Jupiter in the 10th house. You got the Tower card. You got the Temperance card and the Emperor card and the King of Wands. That's all crazy because these are all major arcana speaking about faded moments. Faded moments. Thank you for the badge, Boo Jazzy Guz 87. Speaking blessings over you, Boo. This is a major, major faded time where you need to have patience. Okay, patience here. Moderation, not overdoing something, not overestimating something, overestimating people, sometimes overestimating too how much you have to give, okay, as well. With the Tower card, this is giving expect the unexpected. We have the Mercury Uranus semi-square in the 9th and 11th. This can be unexpected blessings, okay? This can be unexpected invitations. Excuse me. Unexpected ways of thinking about things, okay? And we have the Emperor card here saying that also, to whom much is given, much is required. And there's more that you need to do, okay? Like, you need to be about it. I feel like with the Emperor card, this is saying do it. Like the moon in the fifth house, do it, birth this new life, okay? Take control of your life, okay? See the power that you have, see the boss that you are, the boss that you're becoming, having patience too with yourself, with your process, and allowing it to unfold here how it's supposed to. The Tower card. Okay. Libra. Are the Libras in the building? Libra is another cardinal sign. Okay, so with Libra being a cardinal sign, we know this is going to be a big season because we're in a cardinal season. So it's a big season for the Libras. I love the astrological support. Let's go, Leo. I'm not a Leo, but I love Leos. Yes, signs supporting signs. Signs supporting signs. Okay, but the Libras are in the building. Okay, Libra. So Libra's been going through one of the signs going through a big growth process here. Okay. Big growth, big readjustment with the South Node in Libra. You've been letting go of a lot. You've been like an onion, peeling yourself, letting go of layers of yourself. Okay. And Cancer season is highlighting your house of career and your persona. So what this means for you is this can be a good season for things like work, okay, or also being seen. You want to be seen, you want to take pictures, you want to be more in the spotlight, or even if you don't naturally want to, people want to know more about you. People are more interested in hearing what you have to say. People want to do things with you. People want to hear from you, Libra. It's time to show us what you're working with. Okay, show us what you're working with, Libra. Okay, I feel like with Venus in the 10th house, beautiful time for making money. Okay, beautiful time if you're unemployed, for looking for work, looking for a job, looking for a promotion, looking for more income opportunities. Okay, I feel like Libra is going to also be wanting a new wardrobe. Okay, coming to me right now. Libra is wanting a new wardrobe. Libra's taking a lot of different trips, not chips. Why am I thinking about chips? Maybe I should make some. Okay, Jupiter is in the 9th house. This is a house of long distance, like this travel and going to other countries, foreign countries. Jupiter can be wanting that. Maybe some Libras are also studying, learning, and deepening their craft, something that you can also be interested in. We have the full moon happening in your 4th house. Okay, so there could be a lot of emotions or full circle moments happening in your family. Now, for some of you guys, this could be something like celebrating a family member's birthday party, having a party at your house, okay, celebrating a graduation. But for some of you guys, this can also be dealing with the psychological traumas that you had as a child, your inner child, and releasing certain things about that are in your foundation of your mind and the way that you think about things, but isn't here for your future self, isn't here for your higher self. Mars is in your 8th house. So you guys also have to be careful around the way that you spend your energy. And like, there could also be extra expenses coming up from your family or from people that you share a home with. Okay. Neptune is at 29 in the 6th house, making that that square with this moon. So this is also saying to be careful of your health, making sure you're drinking water, taking your vitamins, and maybe you're also helping other people to heal. You're helping other people to feel better. You could be really good with counseling people and sharing the bigger picture with them. Okay, so definitely Libra, be a gift. Okay, be the gift that you are. Yes. Yo, okay. Okay. This is like what our 3rd sign that got the Tower card. Listen, in all my times of doing the all signs horoscope live that I do, I don't think I ever seen the Tower card come up so many times. Okay. Now they were water tower cards before. Now we got the fire one, which is more of an external shakeup, something that you really don't have control of, right? But with this coming up for so many signs, it does feel like the full moon in Capricorn is coming with some curveballs. Okay, maybe it is that Mercury semi-squaring to Uranus happening here, but this is giving some curveballs, some sort of communication, some sort of WTF. Okay, and I feel, you know, it's like it's strongly around this like liberation, like feeling, this freedom feeling of like, it wasn't working, so we had to change it up. Okay, Libra, the Tower card. Anything that, maybe around your family or your home that wasn't working, you had to clear it out. It just feels like sweeping and clearing out the clutter energetically, spiritually in your home, but ultimately for your success. Okay, for your success. Because we have the 6 of Wands and the Fool card. Some of you guys are blind to your own success. You're blind to your own victories. You're blind to your own blessings. You haven't been seeing how other people see you. And that is the foundation that needs to be, you need to really see yourself. You need to get grounded in seeing yourself and knowing yourself and appreciating yourself. Because the 6 of Wands is saying that this is an era that's going to be successful for you. And 2, but you might not be seeing it. It was reversed, or you can't see it yet. And then the Fool card, it's a fresh, new beginning. Maybe you're the Fool and you can't even see how this is the beginning of something so beautiful and magical, because right now it can be so chaotic as it crumbles and it all falls down. Damn, Libra. Damn, Libra. And it's on fire. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising. Are you with me? Let's get a little Scorpions. Okay. Let's see. Scorpio, my fixed water. Okay. How are we doing? How are we feeling? This is a water season. You are a water sign. Okay. So this is a trine. Astrology, poetry. These things are flowing. Okay. So Cancer is in your house of higher wisdom and knowledge. Cancer season is dropping some gems on Scorpio. Scorpio is about to be upgraded, okay? With the power of the mind, with the way that they're thinking, you guys could also be a sponge for knowledge, okay? Some of you guys may also be wanting to call to take a trip, to travel, to go have new experiences, or to read a book if you haven't read a book in a long time, maybe a fictional book, instead of always reading like a self-help book or like a book about money and power and all that stuff. Like, you kind of are needing to stimulate the mind here. Scorpio, also, some of you guys need to know your rights. If you're dealing with anything that has to do with legal issues, and making sure you're speaking to and checking from multiple people, not just taking one advice and running with it. This is like talking to people with a lot of wisdom. Okay, we have the full moon happening in your third house. So Scorpio energy here, you can have some sort of event or something you're doing with a sibling, your brother, your sister, your cousin, okay, some family relative. Also, with the full moon in the third house, you could also be feeling like there's some things that maybe you're wanting to get off your chest because now you see something in a different way, or you're wanting to, again, like maybe take a weekend webinar, a workshop, a course. Like it's really giving some sort of expression and like talking about it. And you also have Mars in your seventh house. Some of you guys could be getting in arguments and fights with people that you are in a relationship with or very close to, or having some sort of resentment and anger come up with Mars in your seventh house. And it does also feel like for some of you guys, family is going to be a really big trigger, okay, around Cancer season 2, because the sun is making that quincunx to Pluto. And if it's not family, it could be stress within your home. Okay, stress within your home, or feeling some sort of toxic or power dynamic issues coming up in your house. Wheel of Fortune. Things are bound to change. Things are about to change. I feel like some of you guys with the moon in the third house, you have to express yourself, and maybe to your family, but also like you also cannot obsess over something you can't change. You can't change the way people think about things. You can't, give your knowledge and give your wisdom from your brain out to someone else's. So, don't hurt yourself trying to do that, right? We got the Wheel of Fortune. So you guys are craving some change, a new chapter here. It feels like in the way that you assert yourself, okay? The Emperor card is associated with Aries. This could also be around the way that you move in relationships, or that you take care of your health, your physical health, okay, by the things that you've learned. Again, travel is emphasized. Two of Wands is about traveling, seeing what else is out there, exploring different options, and, not settling, okay? Essentially not settling. And I feel like with the heart energy here, giving your heart, pouring your love into something, but being adaptable, which can be a little difficult for Scorpio, okay? Because it's fixed water. Okay. So we have Sagittarius. What's good, my Sagittariuses? This is going to be a Cancer season now. You want to think about it, okay? Sagittarius is mutable fire, and we're in a cardinal water sign. This does not go or flow, okay? So the sun is in your 8th house, okay? It's in a hidden house. So this can show that Sagittarius could be having a tougher time in Cancer season, a tougher time because there's a pressure under you so that you can transform. You can go through a metamorphosis like a butterfly in a cocoon. By the time you're done, you're coming out wiser, more beautiful, more brilliant, better than ever before. But as you go through it, it doesn't feel as great. Sagittarius, the full moon is also happening in your 2nd house of money. Some of you guys are being called to spend money on other people, spend money, like let's say you have like weddings we have to go to, baby showers you have to go to. Some of you guys, this is just maybe people asking you maybe for money, but just, yeah, it feels like with the full moon here. 2, with the Venus and Mercury in the 8th house, this could be a good time to collaborate with other people, okay? Collaborate, work with people who share similar values to you. If you're not spending money, you're focusing on investing your money, putting your money where your mouth is so your money can make money for you, okay? Your investments can make a return for you. Okay. And then we have Jupiter in your 7th house, saying that right now you're going through a lot of lessons in your relationships, whether this could be your partner or your intimate relationship, or even if you're single or celibate, that is something that is giving you wisdom too. Whatever form that your house, that your love life looks like, Jupiter is here giving you this wisdom. Some of you guys, it could be a good time to meet other people as well. Okay. If you are single, or, get on the same page with your partner. Okay. Mars is in your 6th house. So this can show that Sagittarius can also be feeling a little bit more stressed out as well. And this is also making that square to Neptune in your 4th house. So maybe some of you guys are dealing with family secrets coming out. What people that, you know, that you live with or that you're in a relationship with, finding out what they maybe have been spending their money on, okay, what they value. And then the quincunx to Pluto is in the 3rd house. And this can show that part of you is being called to really speak your truth, okay? And maybe facing some, you know, power issues and dynamics within, you know, your siblings, your cousins, your relationships as well. And then we have King of Pentacles. This is about you being your authentic self unapologetically. Who cares who likes it or not? The Justice card, only God can judge you. The Justice card is also about speaking your truth as well. And we have the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, so this is saying not to doubt yourself, that your intuition is correct. Yo, why is, oh my God, yo, I don't even want to think about the bottom of the deck because it's sour card. Okay. But yes, with the High Priestess, it feels like you might be second guessing and doubting your intuition, but you need to keep it 100. You need to keep it a buck with yourself. Be fair to yourself. And in that way, you're also being fair to others and need to speak your truth. Okay. Justice card. Justice card, it also feels like someone already like kind of made a judgment. They're like, baby, that's it. Okay, you had your chance. Sorry. I learned my lesson once, I ain't gonna learn it twice. Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn, are you here? Okay, Capricorn, the goats. Where the goats at? We're on Capricorn. We're talking about the full moon in Capricorn. Okay. We already did all the signs. Okay. We have Capricorn left, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay. Now I am on Instagram and YouTube. So if you go on YouTube, you can rewind. YouTube.com/@Big Empress Energy. Okay. So Capricorn, the full moon is in your 1st house. So you guys are feeling it. Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. Okay. So with the moon in your 1st house, you are feeling more sensitive. Okay. You're feeling more sensitive. Part of you guys triggers, okay, can be coming up. Moon in Capricorn. Why? It's just a hard moon. Okay. It's a hard moon to have. When you have placements in Capricorn, this is bringing up all the, you know, maybe trials and tribulations you had to go through in your life. Okay. I feel like with the sun, Venus, Mercury in your house of relationships, this is a season where you may be spending more time, you know, with your partner. If you're single, you can also be meeting new people. If you're in a relationship, your partner needs more from you. Some of you guys, if you're not in that world, this could also be you making new best friends or spending more time with your best friends, communicating with them, having a lot of different activities and things that you guys are doing together. Right? The full moon in your 1st house is also saying that there's a part of you in the way that you identify, in the way that you appear, in the way that you move in this world, that you are seeing very clearly. And you're also seeing how this has been helping you, or maybe too, how there's parts of yourself that you want to evolve, that you want to let go of the old parts so you can embrace the new parts. Okay. Full moon, surrendering. 1st house, parts of yourself, okay? Feeling emotional. All right. Now this sun is quincunxing Pluto in your 2nd house. Okay. This can bring up, like, for the way I'm seeing this is almost like knowing your worth, knowing your power, knowing what you will stand up for and what you will not, right? This is a theme happening for you guys too. And I also feel like you guys are really going to be focusing on increasing your own power, your own money, and stuff like that with this Pluto energy. Neptune is in your 3rd house. Okay. So with that, this can be showing you how you've been lied to perhaps by a sibling, a cousin, Or as well with Neptune in your third house, you could be feeling how you have been stretching yourself maybe a little bit too thin, and you need to take your energy, you need to take your power back so you do not feel weary and drained. Okay, Capricorn. Some of you guys will feel like you maybe just don't have the words to say what it is that you need to say. Sometimes it's better to not say anything at all if you feel like you don't really have the words, okay? You got the Lovers card, and I literally said this is about your relationships, okay? And some of you guys have been looking back, okay? We have the Seven of Swords, looking back at relationships when there's nothing back in the past for you. Maybe some of your relationships have been feeling like there's some energy vampire or an energy leak or an energy drain. This person is robbing you of your energy, okay? Seven of Swords is an energy of a thief. Some of you guys are making decisions or choices around relationships, but maybe giving yourself the short end of the stick because you want to please somebody else. That's a part of you that you need to let go of. The Emperor card, okay? You need to stand on business. At Aries energy, I feel like this has been coming up a lot too. And the Emperor is the leader. So you guys are also making a decision to be the leader and say, I have enough on my plate. I don't need to go back into the past. I don't need to carry all that stuff from the past into the future. Okay, I'm done with that, baby. That chapter is closed. That era of my life is done. I'm no longer going to cheat myself. Okay, I'm not going to cheat myself. I'm not going to repeat myself. I said what I said. It's giving that. Okay, I said what I said. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius, how are we feeling? Drop your aliens, drop your electricity, Aquarius. Aquarius is tired on this full moon. Aquarius is tired, don't want to be bothered. Okay, do not want to be bothered. So do not bother them, please. Okay. You got the full moon in your house of rest and relaxation. Sun, Venus, Mercury in your house of stress, responsibility, burdens, and service. So you guys could also feel like there's a lot of work on your plate. There's a lot on your plate right now, a lot of different things you have to do. Your schedule's going crazy. So Cancer season is clarifying what is worth your time, what is not worth your time. And I also feel like, you know, with Jupiter in the 5th house, some of you guys are getting pregnant this year, or you're nurturing your own inner child, giving birth to more creativity. And in that way, you need to organize your schedule so you can let your own creativity thrive and fly. Okay. Now, the full moon being in your 12th house too can be showing you, you know, that you're having very deep dreams. Okay. Some of you guys have been going through, I feel like, insomnia. You haven't been resting enough. Okay, as well. Now, there's also this square to Neptune in your 2nd house. So this can kind of show too, maybe some of you guys, like, money has slowed down a little bit, or the way you can spend money or the way you can make money has slowed down. So this is saying that you need a new structure about the way that you think about money, the way that you attract it, the way that you invest and spend it and make it. Okay, all this happening in your 2nd house. Also, illusions about what is really worth it. You know, is my time adequately being exchanged for money? Right? Mars is in your 4th house, which can be causing, you know, arguments with your family or people that you live with. Mars in the 4th house can also show that, and with Uranus here, maybe there's a lot of things you're trying to do, a lot of things you're trying to fix in your home or fix in your space as well. But ultimately, you guys are needing to get on your health and your wellness, okay? Taking care of your physical body. Now, some of you guys, this could also be a cleanse or something like that. You know, making sure you're drinking a lot of water, trying to reduce your stress and everything like that. Yo, why we got the 10 of Swords? And I said, this is your season of stress. Y'all taking things a little bit too seriously. What's up, boo? Love you, boo. Y'all taking things a little bit too seriously. You're taking too many burdens on your back, okay? Some of you, because you feel maybe betrayed or played by someone. Some of you guys, it was you who betrayed and played yourself by not seeing maybe your true worth, your true value in the dynamic. And wait till you see what was behind the 10 of Swords. Are you ready? The Sun card, okay? Joy, happiness, bliss. It comes out, okay? It's still there. It's there beneath your suffering. It's there beneath your pain. It's there beneath your victimhood, behind your trauma. Okay, there is still some things to be grateful about. Okay, do not get lost in the shadow. Shine your light on that, baby. And this is also a yes card saying, yes, if you put these worries to rest, if you just let that go, yes, something better is going to be coming through for ya. Okay. So that's good. Okay. That is good. And definitely probably during Leo season, right? What? Oh my God. Are we on Pisces? Pisces, what's up? Stand up. Pisces, my fish. Pisces, my fish. What's good? What's good? What's going on? Pisces, a water sign. We're in a water season. Okay. So y'all good. Y'all good. Y'all feeling good, looking good, thriving good. Okay. Cancer season's lighting up your house of pleasure and joy. Okay. Pleasure and joy. So Pisces is really getting back in touch with what makes them feel good. What makes them happy? What makes them joyful? Okay. Fifth house, also the house of children. So Pisces could be spending more time with children, making babies, teaching the babies, working with the babies. Okay. Or if it's not children, maybe you guys are going to be birthing some new part of yourself, new part of your creativity into the world and sharing it with the world. Full moon is in your house of wishes and dreams. So this could show that a long-term goal, finally you've reached it and now you're here to share it. Okay. Now you're here to give birth to it. Full moon in your 11th house too. Some of you guys are feeling like you're revamping your goals, you're revamping your dreams to adjust to the growth and development you've been feeling. And I also feel like with the full moon in the 11th house, this can be good for you guys, like having more eyes on you in social media or the internet if you use them. It could be positive impact on your social media. Okay. Full moon, 11th house. And what else? Spending and celebrating time with your friends and your family. Should be a feel-good season. Now, Saturn's been in Pisces, kind of weighing you guys down. Okay. It's kind of been like an anchor and a ball and chain, but it's really trying to set you off to be a little bit more mature. Okay. Spirit, the divine God is not giving you something that you cannot handle. Right. So this can just show that you're needing more boundaries, okay, with yourself, or you need to be, better at taking care of certain parts of yourself, taking care of different parts of your body, right? Neptune is at 29 degrees of Pisces, making that square to the sun. So this is also highlighting that, these illusions and confusions are needing to drop away. Clarity is coming, something you've been waiting for. Finally, you get that aha moment, okay? Thank you, boo. Much love. Okay. Pisces, also you have Jupiter in the 4th house. Okay. So this can show that you're getting your luck. Okay. You're getting your expansion from your family. Okay. Or this could show moving, relocating with Jupiter in your 4th house. Okay. Or expanding your family, hearing about your family expanding. Yes. Also, Mars is in your 3rd house. It's going to show you're spending more time with your siblings, or maybe an argument too could be going on with a sibling, a relative, something like that. Okay. So let's see what else y'all need to know, my Pisces. Another thing was that quincunx, right, to Pluto is happening in your 12th house, your house of undoing. So this feels like it could be very triggering, like parts of your subconscious or things that you had buried deep, deep down, like in your subconscious is coming up, okay, to be transformed, okay? So you can see the higher perspective here. We have the Guru card, so you can gain more wisdom, okay? The Guru card. You are your own guru. You could be learning a tough lesson. Page of Wands. This has come out a lot too. This just feels like this full moon, because it's not standing alone, right? It's replying to the new moon we had in January. And also we're going to have another full moon in Capricorn in a month. So it just feels like it's starting out this like chapter, even though full moons are about letting go. It just feels like we're starting out into something that we're passionate about, okay, from the things, Pisces, that you have learned. And also Ace of Swords in the reverse around boundaries, around communication. Some of you guys, it's around an entrepreneurship idea that you're ready to present in the world, okay? But you also have to be clear on it, okay? Ace of Swords. And be clear on what you will and will not stand for, okay? So we did it. We did all 12 signs. Yes, it's going to be saved. I also, you know, I'm doing it on YouTube. So check it out on youtube.com/@BigEmpressEnergy. You can fast forward after the live. I'll put the timestamps in the description box or in the pinned comment. Make sure you join me for Abundant Alignment Reiki on Friday, June 21st, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you can't watch the live, you can always watch the replay. We're letting go of scarcity and calling in better business, money miracles, more opportunities, and alignment. Okay, secure your spot on my website, BigEmpressEnergyLLC.com. You can also book a reading there too. I do private tarot readings, astrology readings as well. Thank you guys for all the love, the comments, the hearts, the likes. Subscribe, the badges, speaking blessings over you guys for this beautiful full moon in Capricorn and the summer solstice. Okay, it's a very, very important time, so take advantage of it. Okay, thank you for the badge, my love, Ivana Demal, sending you so much love in this week. Let's go, let's conquer it. This full moon is just the beginning, I feel like, because we're going to get another full moon in Capricorn, okay? So it does feel like this is a very heightened time, a powerful time, okay? Coming with clarity, coming with clearing out karmic cycles, okay? Standing on business and being about what you said you're going to be about. Period. Bye. I will see you. Bye, YouTube, mis amores. Thank you, boo.